This child immigrant to New West was basically me, with my family, which was my father, mother, and 3 brothers and myself. And they came here after the Second World War in 1951. And it's the story of what I remember about the immigration here across the ocean. It stuck with me for a long time. It was not pleasant. And I keep thinking about the immigrants that are coming to Canada and everywhere right now. I mean, this is nothing compared to what they are all going through. And my heart is really with them. It must be very, very, so much more terrible than how I remembered a trip that was bearable. My 7th year of spring had come with spirit, action, joy. Anticipation stirred my soul, yet there was so much woe in 51, so long ago, on that old wartime fallen down. Wet wooden boards laid end to end, stopped starkly at steel walls, steep graded stairs to bottom floor, showed countless beds in common room, low light exposed odd shapes in gloom. 3-tiered steel-bolted navy bunks, dark woolen blankets, iron trunks. This room for children, babes, and moms, apart from fathers, brothers, husbands, sons, on upper floor behind steel doors. We missed their stories, jokes, and hugs as strangers stared in half-filled mugs. Dark thoughts soon drew their faces grim, where tears doused half-lit fires within. The sudden blasts of ships' loud horns pierced sad, short peace like angry thorns, belched bold, black, sooty, gruesome clouds that slowly morphed to monstrous shrouds, dark drifting gifts to swallow sea. So sick were people on the sea, and even of the sea, the sight and stench on every deck for years would make my stomach wrench. Mom was so ill, like all the others, she missed her parents, friends, and brothers. Full feared now where we'd be. But still I wondered why she cried when I still felt much life inside. This was a time for dreams and hope, a chance for something new. Now all seemed quite askew. Such tales I'd heard on Father's knee of perfect angled mountaintops, all dripping white ice cream. Same shape as Indian teepees, sharp, free dancing bands with feathered crowns. Soon, better life was to be found. Dad's apt descriptions newly gleaned from Auntie's war bride invitations. Letters, cards, like church oblations, encouraged him to choose New West. He left down under for the rest. Strong winds howled round us constantly, with house-high waves they teemed. Too many days harsh winds would roar, relentless rip from shore to shore, cull courage from folks' sinking hopes, submerge their thoughts in nether swells that made them wander off of hell. On one cold morn, new moans were heard from many mouths all too forlorn, as if half steeped in death. At night, another ship had nearly split our steamboat in fierce storm. Ours barely heard, warn blast ahead, that saved us and my pillowed head. And now, on decks, scared children bawled, old silent faces wrapped in shawls, kerchiefs and balaclavas, stared straight into a damning sea. Their thoughts, I thought, were not for me. A sudden cheer would sometimes shift the drabness from dull days. Refrains of fish seemed to promise birth for movement, hope, and latent mirth. Few people ever saw the fish or part of its black back. I feared the ship would surely flail with the weight of all on same side rail. The final cheer was full of life and longer than the fish. Land! Land! New energy emerged. I looked first out of portholes near, then from an upper deck. Like all the rest, I ran to rail. If land I saw, 'twas still of sea. There was some black, some shapes of white. Billboards? No message clear to me. As we moved closer to the trees, nowhere, though, did I see triangle shapes of mountain peaks, nor teepees much the same, no Indians with feathered bands. I searched in disbelief. The boat steamed closer. Halifax! Big buildings on the shore, huge cheers and tears galore. For me, train meant a whole lot more. We chugged past farmland villages which sported general store. The men would run, buy bread and jam, no extra cash for cheese or ham. They'd try their best to catch caboose, despite wives' worries soon let loose. They'd sway their way along the train, excitement did not ever wane, to waiting trays and hopeful hearts, though trouble did not long depart. Car after car, boom, bang, bang, crash, loud echoes changed to last lost car, clanged to last lost car. Lamenting with loud screams afar, fast flickering lights dimmed dark, all children wakened in black night, their mothers tried to stop the fright. Trains stopped by slide, the headlines read, with photos on front page. Hell's Gate, my mother said, but hell is on the ocean gray. This river's near new land. Now I see mountains grand, so I will climb the higher peaks and welcome many bands.